Welcome to our Fireside Chat. Today I'm excited to welcome Tom Cooper, Senior Director, Cybersecurity at NTT DATA. Welcome, Tom.
Thanks, Steve. Nice to be here.
Our partnership's come a long way over the many years that you and I have worked together. It's been so exciting to see from the early days of networking all the way through to, transforming the SOC today and much more. Give us a little snippet on your view over the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I think it's been probably 10 plus years from the early start. I mean, to me, if I look on partnership from an entity data perspective, it's, yes, there's longevity, but it's also what can you do, what do we do together to help customers? And if I look at some of the most transformative or certainly important things that we've done, if I think about the work that we've done together in healthcare in particular, where we've combined together to transform patient care in various states, I think that's pretty unbelievable to be able to do that and do that in a collaborative way. I think it's really, really incredible.
We often talk about complexity being the enemy, and we often talk about the need for us to consolidate and really talk. You've heard us talk a lot about platformization. Sometimes customers can be a little bit apprehensive. Talk to us a little bit about your view on that consolidation.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there are customers that are apprehensive. I think there's this, frankly, old concept of best in breed, and you can only get that by doing point solutions. I think I would challenge that and say, well, particularly with Palo Alto networks, your individual capabilities are best of breed. But by integrating together, there are operational benefits, there's automation benefits, platform simplicity. I think if I give an example, we were speaking to a customer in New Zealand and they actually went the other way and they selected very niche capability for the risk they were trying to address. Those partners that they selected got bought out. They got bought out for patent reasons, for financial gain, and actually the core reason why our customer bought them eventually evaporated. And so they were left with 3 examples of investment in a capability that then no longer existed. So I think the other side of it is, well, actually, if you partner with a major leader in the industry, Palo Alto Networks being the largest cybersecurity partner on the planet, your long-term stability and investment in particular areas, you should be able to feel pretty confident that's going to exist for you for the long term, which I think is why that consolidation, your platformization story resonates with lots of customers.
Thanks, Tom. We are maniacally focused on cybersecurity. We wake up every morning thinking about it. But what I love about the partnership is the rest that you bring. The projects we're working on are transformative. Talk to us a little bit about the importance of that lens that NTT DATA brings.
Yeah, I think it's critical. I think, we can all focus very specifically on just the cyber component, and I like to as well. It's a biased thing for me, but actually when you really break it down, what are we doing from a security perspective? It is an enabler to incredible business experiences. We've touched on healthcare. Good example being, if you're going to enable the future operating environment for hospital care, where I fall over in the Blue Mountains, I get put into a remote operating theatre and someone from Sydney or potentially from London connects to operate on me to save my life, you can only deliver that experience by leveraging something like Prisma Access to secure the actual connectivity between those two experiences. You look at what we're doing with manufacturing, or what we're doing with generating the future connected car experiences for autonomous vehicles. You can only do those transformational, major impactful capabilities unless you're securing it. So, being able to proactively monitoring that using a XIM powered SOC environment from our perspective is the way in which we do that. So I think keeping, context on what is it we're actually trying to help our client achieve, but doing it in a secure way is what makes us different.
We often talk about any application, anywhere, any network, any time, any device. The way we're connecting and using devices today has changed. Talk to us a little bit about how NTT DATA is helping us solve some of the most complex connectivity challenges.
Yeah, I think to your point, Steve, anywhere, any device, anything. If you're talking about a traditional corporate user, that might be at home, abroad, or in the office. But when you expand that to let's say a retail environment, you've got connected cars, you might have autonomous robots in the distribution center, you may have people abroad, you may have people that are only experienced via an iPad or an iPhone's type capability. It completely changes your perspective on how do you deliver an experience. And historically, organizations would have individual capabilities, they weren't integrated properly, the client experience was poor. Whereas by changing that and delivering it in a singular, let's say, secure outcome that can be deployed in multiple verticals, be it virtual, be it physical, be it SaaS, Prisma Access. It just gives an organisation an ability to be consistent, irrespective of what their workforce looks like, which I think is really, really unique to our partnership.
So, Tom, what does the future hold for our partnership?
I think for me, it's continuously embedding what we do together into our broader capabilities. You know, we've touched on some examples of some amazing things that we do. I think as organisations look to further consolidate through cost and productivity gains, looking at what will be the disruption of AI to clients' businesses and the new experiences they can create, being able to do that in a secure and ethical way becomes even more important. So for me, it's how do we do more together broadly, more broader than just security, and actually be the transformation and resilient partner to those organisations as they do something unique moving forwards.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks so much for the partnership. It's been amazing to be on this journey, and I'm so excited about what's in front of us. As you said, I think we have an important role to play as we help customers transform and embrace technology that's available. And just being able to do it by your side with the NTT Data team, it's been awesome. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Steve. Cheers.